Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we've got a truly fascinating journey ahead of us. Seriously, if you've ever wondered how to perfectly balance love, discipline, and the right environment to raise an outstanding human being, well, you are in exactly the right place. We're going straight to the source today, unpacking some profound ancient wisdom and looking at how it practically applies to modern parenting. Before we dive in, we need to establish the profound source and credibility of the material we are looking at today. This presentation is derived from Gayatri Pariwar's project Ma Ki Sanskar Shala, and the founder of Gayatri Pariwar is Gurudev Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. So, here's our roadmap for today. We've split this into 4 parts. 1. Character, education, and family. 2. Environment and Garbha. 3. Avoiding fear and neglect. And 4. Practical rules of life. Let's get right into it. Part 1. Character, education, and family, the foundation of a child's future. I want you to consider this really powerful core philosophy. A child's first school is the home. Character is built not through preaching, but through the emulation of the parent's virtuous conduct. I mean, this completely shifts the parenting paradigm, doesn't it? It tells us that kids are constant observers. They don't really learn from the long lectures we give them, they learn from the lives we actually lead. Your everyday conduct, that's your child's ultimate textbook. Looking at the authentic source material here, it explicitly states that childhood is the absolute most crucial, sensitive time for character building. The authors emphasize that parents are the true primary teachers. Every single action you take sets a precedent in their highly absorbent minds. It's like a giant sponge just soaking everything in. The source draws a brilliant distinction for us here. It notes that yes, schools teach literacy, and teachers develop intellect through verbal knowledge, but the construction of a child's character, temperament, and personality takes place at home. You know, we so often outsource our kids' development to schools, but a school merely handles the ABCs. The actual molding of who they are, their resilience, their core character, that happens exclusively within the 4 walls of your home. Okay, moving on to part 2, environment and Garbha, the power of a peaceful home. Check out this statement. Children develop best in a gentle and peaceful environment. Auspicious impressions are imparted through pure intentions right from the time of conception. Just think about the magnitude of that for a second. It's not just about how you act when your toddler happens to be watching. It's about the actual energetic environment you cultivate, even before they're born. A gentle atmosphere is literally the bedrock of healthy psychological development. The text makes a really explicit connection here. It links a peaceful, cordial, and harmonious family atmosphere directly to a child's mental and emotional growth. Basically, it suggests that tension and chaos stunt development, while peace accelerates it. Because young children are so incredibly sensitive, Indian culture emphasizes Garbha. That's the idea that auspicious impressions must be created right from the time of conception. It's a very proactive, deeply intentional style of parenting. Parents really need to begin imparting good sanskars, or values, through their own peaceful intentions way before birth. That brings us to part 3, avoiding fear and neglect, course-correcting negative habits. We're given a really vital warning here. Harsh behavior and scolding stunt a child's potential. Abandon, neglect, and resolve their problems with love. I mean, let's be honest, in the stress of modern life, it is so easy to resort to harshness, or to just brush off a child's seemingly small problems. But the text warns us that these actions actively destroy a child's inner strength. Love and attention is what actually build them up. Looking closer at the material, it actively warns against suppressing a child. Instilling fear, even casually, or ignoring a child's complaints can cause some pretty long-lasting psychological damage. The authors are incredibly practical about this. They explicitly advise that children should never be frightened with ghosts or demons because this directly degrades their inner strength. You know, you don't build a strong adult by terrifying a small child. You build them by actually listening to them and addressing their fears logically and lovingly. It makes a lot of sense when you think about it. And finally, part 4, practical rules of life, 5 pillars for an ideal family. It says here, an ideal family and an outstanding personality are formed only through the values of truth, honesty, etiquette, hard work, and tolerance. Now, these aren't just nice-sounding words. According to the source, these are the active ingredients, the absolute requirements for an ideal family. Let's walk through these 5 specific pillars. Number 1, truth. It absolutely must be the default language of your home. Number 2, honest earnings. The way a family morally sustains itself directly impacts the child. Number 3, etiquette. That means respecting elders and being polite to the younger ones. Number 4 is hard work. Children naturally become hardworking not when they're told to be, but when they actually witness their parents laboring with dedication. And number 5, tolerance and cleanliness. Cultivating patience with one another while maintaining a pure environment. To really achieve this greatness, the text points out that the work of cleanliness and hygiene should be done collectively. Think about that. Doing chores together removes artificiality. It removes ego. It grounds children in reality. Honestly, it is a brilliant and incredibly effective strategy for family bonding. As we bring this explainer to a close, let's take a look at our final summary. First, we honor the source. This wisdom comes from Gayatri Pariwar's project Maki Sanskar Shala, founded by Gurudev Pundit Shriram Sharma Acharya. Second, character via conduct. Always remember that children learn exclusively by mimicking the virtues they see in you, not the lectures they hear from you. And third, the foundation of virtues. Build their lives on truth, hard work, and tolerance, while absolutely banishing fear and harshness from your home. So I'll leave you with this final provocative thought. When your child looks at you today, are you actively modeling the exact virtues you wish to see in them tomorrow? Thanks so much for learning with us, and we'll catch you on the next explainer.